I do a lot of walking, but something about walking up hills. Let this be proof. Might be a big unit, big weapon, but I've tackled some, oh, this is not a big, they call it Mount Lofty. This is not a mountain at all, but it's pretty steep. There's some steep inclines, but I've tackled some big mountains in my life. Mount Kinabalu, the biggest I've done, 4,400 and something or other odd above sea level. Climbing a hill or a mountain is such a metaphor for life. I know it's such a cliche, but literally, once you get to the top of a mountain, you can see back, see where you've come. You can see everything. Such a good view. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's clouded. But most of the time, you know, it's hard. It's hard work to get to the top. It's so hard. And I don't mean the top as in being famous or anything like that. I mean, the top is in doing the best you can. Being the best you can be. That's all it means to get to the top of a mountain, is to overcome an obstacle. You know, complete a challenge. And if you're on top, you're just being the best version of yourself who you can be. You're just continually overcoming obstacles. So that's all that life is. Life is just a game of overcoming obstacles, challenges, problem solving all the time. And the better problem solvers in life are the ones who, you know, do the most things and have a good life. I used to be a terrible problem solver. I'm still not amazing at problem solving, but I'm a lot better than I used to be. And because of that, I'm always overcoming and solving problems, because life is this never-ending, literally a never-ending realm of problems. That's all life is. Never-ending problems that you have to face. It's really steep here. You either overcome those problems or you just live in a pit of depression and failure. There's nothing wrong with failure. It's the only way you learn. You fail, you realise you're wrong, you figure it out, and then you try again and hopefully succeed. That's how humans found out lots of things. Humans used to think that to cure diseases you had to cut your skin open, or to cure certain types of mental illness you had to drill a hole in someone's head. And you know, after failure and trial and error, people realise that those things aren't true and that they were wrong. That's all you do, is you keep trying, you figure those things out, and you just keep going. This reminds me a little bit of Tasmania. I mean, WA is a bit like this too, but I don't know, there's a lot of trails like this in Tassie, in the rainforests.
And now you can have your Visa card and you on your phone wallet.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But that's pretty new. For tourists.
Our tickets in Calgary actually to the trains still don't give any.
Made it to the top. Now time to hike back down again. How's the Serenity? Bloody beautiful. Some of that was steep, but not too bad. Not the hardest climb I've ever done, but a few parts were challenging, puffing a little bit. It's not quite a clear day, but you can still see the city over there, surrounded by the parks, Glenelg over there, and the ocean. It's a bit cloudy, but it's not too bad, not too foggy. Oh, thank God, walking downhill is so much easier. Ever get that feeling? You just want to like run? Don't do it. I've done it before. You just gain momentum and then you eventually end up stacking it, going ass over tits, or there's a few other ways to express it, but yeah, you end up tripping over yourself. Just go slowly. Oh, running down the hill is a good feeling until you fall on your ass and then end up rolling down the rest of it.
Stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep exploring.